we will going to take up one simple problem on the projections of points in the first quadrant. A point capital P is 30 mm in front of VP and 40 mm above HP and 50 mm from right profile plane. Draw its projections. So in the concept of first quadrant video, we talked about the condition for the point to be in the first quadrant. So what is the condition for the point to be in the first quadrant? The point should be above HP and in front of VP and in front of RPP. So here the condition is 50 mm from RPP. So obviously the condition has to be in front of RPP. So in front of RPP means it should be from the left side view, because when you look from the left side view, I can see the distance in front of RPP. So that image will going to fall on the profile view. And here the distance of in front of RPP is can see it in vertical plane and also in the horizontal plane. Now we will going to analyze this problem. So when you consider a point capital P in space, so obviously the point P, capital P is in space, that is this point is 30 mm in front of VP. So this distance is 30 mm in front of VP and 40 mm above HP. So this distance is 40 mm above HP and also 50 mm from RPP, that is 50 mm from in front of RPP. So that distance is this. Now when you look from the front view, I can see the distance in front, that is in front of RPP, 50 mm in front of RPP is seen in vertical plane. And when you look from the top view, I can see the distance in front of RPP, which is 50 mm, can be seen in the horizontal plane also. And also when you look from the front view, I can see the distance above HP. So the distance is seen in the vertical plane. So which is the distance, that is 40 mm above HP, can seen in the vertical plane when you look from the front view. Similarly, and also 30 mm in front of VP, in front of VP 30 mm. So that is this distance when you look from the top view can be seen on the horizontal plane. So the image what you get in the horizontal plane is small p, and when you look from the front view, the image what you get in the front view will be p dash. And also when you look from the left side view, I can see the distance above HP, which is 40 mm, and also in front of VP 30 mm, which can be seen in the right profile plane. So that is this distance is 30 and this distance is 40. Now when you cut it here, then you rotate horizontal plane down and you rotate right profile plane to the right side. So this is the intermediate position, how it will going to look in the second position, that is 50, 40 and 30. And when you rotate this by, so when you take to the next slide, you can see when it is rotated by 90 degree, so that above HP is 40 here, 30 mm behind in front of VP 30 mm, which is the top view, which is comes below HP, below XY line, and the distance and the profile view will going to get hit here. So when we look in the profile view, you can see the distance above HP, which is 40, is also vertical in the profile view, and the distance in front of VP in horizontal plane is his vertical line, and that distance is transferred to horizontal distance in the profile view. So to get that, so here since I can see both the horizontal front view and also the top view, so you project this front view point directly onto the profile view. And here when you take the top view point when you take until here, so the distance 30 mm in front of VP is in vertical direction, comes to here at this point is in vertical direction. But when it is seen in the when you see in the profile view, that should be transferred to horizontal distance. So you draw a line inclined at 45 degrees. Then what happens? This 30 mm in front of VP, which is vertical, is transferred to horizontal. Where you have the front view, on that line you will going to get the side view. So you project that till to the front view projected line. Both will going to intersect at this point. So you're going to get this P double dash. So this, when it is transferred to the final solution, how it will going to look like, this is the directions of projections. So to do that, first we are going to draw the XY line and draw the X1 Y1 line. Then identify the planes. This is the vertical plane and this is the horizontal plane. So whatever you have written here, the same thing will going to be written here. So and right profile plane, and the distance with respect to the profile plane, that is 50 mm in front of RPP, is taken first. So from X1 Y1 line, you measure 50 mm and draw a vertical projector, and then the distance above HP is seen in vertical plane. So you take the distance from here, you measure 40 mm and mark this point. You mark this point as P dash. Then from here you take 30 mm down, then you mark this point as small p. Then you draw a 45-degree line adjacent to the top view, because I need to project the top view distance and as well as the front view distance. The front view distance, you draw a horizontal projector from P dash to the profile view and draw a 45-degree line from the intersection of XY and X1, Y1 line. You draw a line inclined at 45 degrees. Then you project the top view point onto 45-degree line. What happens? The distance 30 mm in front of VP, which is vertical here, is transferred to horizontal distance here. Then from this 45-degree line, you draw a vertical projector, and draw a horizontal projector from P dash. Both will going to intersect at this point. So you mark this point as P double dash. So this is the side view. Here, this distance from XY line, the distance what you have, which is to P double dash is 40 mm, which is the front view. And this distance from X1, Y1 line to P double dash, whatever the distance is there, so the rest distance will going to be 30 mm. So this is how you will going to get the final solution. Now, the same thing we will going to write in AutoCAD. So to do that, first we will go to AutoCAD screen. Then take the start drawing, switch off the grid mode. Now we will going to first set the limits of the drawing. So the first command is limits. So I will going to type limits, enter. So specify lower left corner 0, 0. You just enter, and then upper right corner you take 297, 210, which is the A4 size sheet. Then go to zoom all. So first we are going to draw a 40 A4 size sheet. First we are going to consider any point and click on the first button of the mouse and click on the ortho mode. So what it does is it draws a horizontal and vertical line, and take any distance and click on the first button above the mouse and drag the mouse to the top side, and again you take some distance and click on the first button of the mouse and then press enter key. Now you draw a parallel line. To draw a parallel line, we use the command called offset. The shortcut key for offset is O, and type the distance as 297 and enter. So select the vertical line and click on the first button of the mouse and take the which side you want to offset. I want to offset to the left side. You take the cursor to the left side and click on the first button of the mouse. Again it will ask for the select object to offset. Now I cannot take this as the horizontal line because the set distance is 297, but now I want to set again the distance, which is 210. So since by default it is exit, you just come out of this, then again you give the command offset and take the distance as 210 and select this horizontal line and take to the specify point and side to offset. I want to offset this horizontal line to the top side. You take the cursor to the top and just click on the first button of the mouse and then you press enter key. Then you type zoom all so that you will going to get the onto the screen. So then zoom 0.5x. Then go to fillet. So select this line and you select this line. So you will going to get the sharp corner. You select between these two, fillet. So again from fillet between these two. So you will going to get the A4 size sheet. Now we need to solve this problem. So to do that, so here the point P is 30 mm in front of VP, 40 mm above HP and 50 mm from RPP. Draw its projections. Now we are going to type the text matter. So I will going to type D text. So specify start point of text. I will going to select some point and take the height as 4, specify height as 4 and the rotation angle as 0. Then a point. So take the problem number 1. A point capital P is 40 mm above HP, 30 mm in front of VP, 30 mm in front of VP and 50 mm from RPP. Draw its projections. So draw its projections. So this is the problem. So once you type this, now we need to solve the problem. Before solving the problem, so first we are going to analyze what are all the things we have in this. So here we have XY line and X1, Y1 line. Lines are called the projector lines. These are called projector lines, and these are the points. So now first we need to create the layers of these type. So vertical plane image is front view, horizontal plane image is top view, and profile view will be image is called RPP. Now to do that, so first we will go for the layer command. So go to layer, click on new layer. So first you type XY, enter, then go to new layer. So I will mark this front view. Again go to layer, make this as the top view, and also go to layer and make this as side view. And then we need to set the line width. So for layer 0, the layer width is the projector lines, which should be 0.05, and click on this. And XY line, XY line, it should be 0.13, and click on this. And now here if you see, vertical plane will going to have magenta, HP will going to have the color red, and RPP will going to have the color blue. So to do that, so come down to this. Now here front view will going to have magenta, front view color will going to have magenta. Yes, you click on this. Then the top view will going to have red, so you take red. Then the side view will going to have the color has to be blue, so you click on this. Now we will going to create the drawing. So to do that, so I will go to line command. So first we will going to draw a horizontal line of any distance, and then vertical line of any distance by clicking on the first button of the mouse. Then we need to identify the planes first. So here VP, HP, and RPP. So come down to this and you type the text. So take the text type as 3. Then you type vertical plane, and then horizontal plane, then right profile plane. Then go to zoom window, then move this, select this vertical plane, specify base point, select some point, move it wherever you want, and click again on the first button of the mouse. Again go to move, select objects, you select this line, text, you specify base point, take some point with reference to this point, it will move, and keep it here. Again go to RPP, you select this and move it appropriately. Now you're going to change the layers. Now you select this, go to CH, so go to layer, make that layer as side view, you click on this and escape. Similarly you just click on this, go to CH, vertical plane, go to vertical plane will be always front view, you click on this VP. Then from HP you just go to CH, go to layer, HP is always top view, so select top view. So this is how you are going to get this. So once you get this, now we need to show the distances. So distance with respect to the profile plane. So you take offset, take the distance as 50 mm, you select this. Vertical line, always the distance with respect to the profile plane should be considered first. So you take this distance, and from here you project to the left side, you offset this line to the left side. Then again you come down to this, you from XY line you measure 40 mm and offset to the top side. So to do that, so go to offset again, take the distance as 40, you select this line and offset to the top side. Then again offset, take the distance of 30 and you select this line and offset to the bottom side. Then go to fillet, select this line and you select this line, you will going to get the sharp corner because the radius is 0. Again you take this line and this line, you will going to get this sharp corner. Then from here I need to draw a line from intersection point of this at some distance, so that it will going to crosses this horizontal line. So to do that, so I'll go for a line, take intersection point INT of this intersection of this horizontal and vertical, you can see that green mark appearing on the screen. So that is what is called as the aperture, and also you can see that intersection is found. So once you get this point, you just click on the first button of the mouse and you drag this, and here the distance what you need to give, so that I don't know what is the distance I have to give, but only thing is that line should cross this horizontal line. So I'm going to take the distance at the rate relative polar coordinate system. I will give some distance at the rate 100. Relative polar is always the distance and also the angle. At the rate 100 less than minus 45, because always the clockwise direction angle rotation is negative. So you click on this and enter, and then you press enter key, then go to line, take intersection point of this, and then line int of this, select this horizontal intersection of these two, and then draw perpendicular to this line. So you are going to get this point. Then again you go to fillet between these two, and then fillet between these two. Then go to break this line. From here you break this outside. So from here you break this outside, from here you break this outside. So this is how you are going to get the solution. Once you get this, now we need to go for donut. DO, select inside diameter is 0 and the outside diameter as 3, and take the intersection point. Center of donut is this intersection of this, and again intersection of this, and then again intersection of this. Once you get these points, now we need to give the text. So go to the text. So here you mark this point as P dash. So put the caps lock off, type P dash, and this will going to be the top view P, and this will going to be P double dash. Then you mark this as X, capital X, put the caps lock on, and this XY, and this is X1, and this line will be Y1. Then enter key. Then you select this line and this line and change this to XY layer. Go to layer, then XY layer. What happens? The line thickness will going to be changed, and then here you go to select these two, go to CH. So that is layer, you change that layer to front view. Then you select between these two, go to CH, go to layer, you make that layer as side view, select this. Then again you select between these two, go to CH, go to layer, you make this layer as top view. Once you do that, then move the points appropriately, and then finally we need to give the dimensions. To do that, so go to DDIM. So we need to set the dimensioning variables. So then go to modify, then go to lines. So here offset from the origin, you take it as 3. Then symbols and arrows, take the arrow size as 3, and also the text size as 3, height as 3. Then align with the dimension line, and then vertical centered is above. Then offset from the dimension line is 3, and go to primary units, make the linear dimension also, set the linear dimension as 0, and then say OK, and then say close. Now we need to give the dimension. So here first we will going to move this, place it appropriately. So here you keep it here, then from here you keep it this, and from here you take X1, Y1 here, and go to dim. Now we give center of this, and then intersection point of this. So here the dimension what you want to get is 40, so you are getting 40 mm. Similarly vertical, so here again go to center of this, intersection point of this, you will going to get this point as 30. Then again you take center of this and take intersection point of this, and here the dimension is going to get 50. Then go to escape, then move this P dash outside and place it. Then go to dim, then go to angular, select between this line and this line, so you're going to get it as 45 degrees. Once you get this, now we need to give the directions of projections which has been shown here and these arrowheads. So to do that, so first I will go to leader. So you come down to leader, LEA, then click on the ortho mode, go to nearest point, select this nearest and click on the first button of the mouse and drag this and click it here, annotation, enter, then options, enter, then none. Similarly, leader, select nearest point on this, project from here, take it, annotation, options and none. Similarly, leader, go to nearest point on this and draw to this, annotation, options, none. Then go to explode, X, explode this line and this, explode this and explode this, so that you can be able to erase this extension lines, and you erase this line and you erase this line and you erase this line. So this will going to be your final solution, and I will going to move this entire drawing, move, so that move cross, sorry, so here move, crossing, select this and place it ortho mode and place it wherever you want. So this will going to be your final solution for this particular problem, and this should match with whatever the output you have got from here, and the same thing has to match with this particular drawing. So since it is matching with this, so this will going to be your final solution. Thank you.